you feel now.
And there goes three.
Do what you feel now.
Hi, I am Rain Stern. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Madison, Wisconsin, and I am a singer, songwriter, guitarist, producer, and environmentalist here in Madison, Wisconsin. I had shows and festivals and recording sessions and all kinds of things lined up for 2020. And then when the quarantine went into effect and the lockdown happened, all of those things got canceled. And I'm sitting there thinking about what can I do, because I have been making money and making music by performing, and that's how I've been feeding myself and keeping a roof over my head. So it's what I do best. It's what I wanted to keep doing. So I started doing this thing on YouTube called Quarantunes, where I was taking song suggestions by commission. So people would hit up my Venmo or my PayPal and say, hey, $50, can you do a cover of this song? So I would put what I felt was $50 worth of time and effort into covering that song. And if somebody, gave me, $200, then I'm going to do some programmed drums and throw some bass in there and, do the whole thing. And that actually paid for my bills and for about 2-3 months. And a byproduct of doing that was that somebody from NBC saw one of my YouTube videos and emailed me and was like, hey, you're really talented, you can sing, you should totally try out for the show. And I had drunk moms in the audience after playing shows in bars and things like that say, you should go on The Voice, and I just never really took it that seriously. But when somebody actually from the show reaches out to you and says you should try this and you've got nothing else going on, I was like, this is an amazing opportunity. I would be a fool to not give it a go. And I thought, hey, that's a much, much bigger audience than I've ever played for before. Even if it's virtual, even if it's on TV, like, that's millions of people. And even if I connect with only a few thousand of them, I want that to be a real authentic connection so that it's a lifelong connection. And that's what's happening, and I'm really excited about it. I actually had a very beautiful phone call from my mom that morning.
Okay.
And she said to me, hey, remember that the real reason you're here is because of this deep love that is embedded in your heart. You've been an artist since before you knew music was your calling. It's who you are, it's how you live, it's how you walk, it's how you speak. And music is my vessel, it's my method of how I communicate best. So it gave me this sense of peace that I think was louder than the anxiety voices in my head. However, it's not that I wasn't nervous, because I think it's impossible to really go on a show like that for the first time and not have some nerves, you wouldn't be human. But I was sitting back there. I also knew I was going to be getting up onto that stage with my guitar, and as a guitar player and a musician, it's like a security blanket a little bit, not gonna lie. There's some comfort having that with you. And I got into guitar before I got into singing, really. So I know I can do it, and I know that at the bare minimum, that part of the show is gonna be good. So I think having those words of encouragement, having my beautiful Stratocaster with me, and thinking about this perspective of, hey, at the bare minimum, I'm gonna get up there, I'm gonna play with this amazing band, with these guys who've been doing this thing for decades. I've had the honor of meeting some awesome people while I've been out here. It wasn't for nothing, even if I didn't get a chair turn. I still reaped something from it. And and I knew their chairs will eventually turn around, and I'll get to talk to them, and I'll have this 15 minutes of time, give or take, to showcase who I am in that microphone with my words, if nothing else, if I don't carry on past this. So when the chairs turned while I was playing, my eyes were actually closed, because I do that a lot, and I was looking up and I was playing, and then I opened them, and then Blake, John, and Nick were all turned around, and I was just, it was one of those moments where I was actually really connected to just the music, and so I think I'm very proud of that performance. Now, that doesn't always happen. I mean, there are some times where you're really in your head, but I think I had the perfect storm of emotions in me to kind of get me where I needed to go with that performance. So it's hard to explain better than that, I think. Blake, Nick, John all had some really awesome things to say to me that were both aired and not aired, and Blake, they all said extremely validating things, and he said, you're about to have your moment in the music industry. And honestly, I know that I am, because, and that might seem like an extremely confident thing to say, but, just wait until I drop this album that I've been working on, because I've been working really, really hard. I'm taking it very seriously. I've got horns, I've got organ, I've got guitar and solos, but it's also pop, and I'm kind of drawing on these amazing players from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and also these awesome production quality that we have now in 2020 and 2021, and I'm trying to implement everything that I can that's still authentically me into this stuff, and my heart's in the right place, like my intentions of what I want to do with my music. So the feedback I'm getting from the audience and from these coaches is just so validating, because I've been busting my butt, and now it's finally paying off. Yeah, so I'm pretty much dominated the handle Rain Stern, RAINESTERN, on any social media platform. My primary one that I use to engage with my followers is Instagram, but I also have a YouTube channel. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Twitter, and also Facebook. So whatever suits your fancy, or your fantasy, you can follow me on any of those platforms. And I can't wait. Like, I am so excited to release this music. It's been a long time coming, and I'm just so excited. Like, I could go on and on and on about all these little these plans that I have, and these music video ideas, but I think those have to be a secret for now, and people will just have to tune in and find out. So, hi, my name is Rain Stern, and you've just been buzzed.